Hey everyone, I'm Shubham and today we will be unboxing the new XT3 V1 from X-Man Design. So this is sort of an unexpected release from X-Man. They had just come out with their Tornado V4 flagship and Pioneer editions, and this is supposed to be a new line of cubes called the XT3, and this is the first edition. This is also available in two different editions, flagship and Pioneer. I believe this one is the Pioneer edition, as you can see. So let's get straight into it. So the first thing I see is a few cards, and this is supposed to be the X team. And here we have the cube and I believe some accessories. Okay, so there seems to be a lot of stuff in here. The first thing I see is this pouch. So your standard X-Man pouch, pretty good. A carbon fiber cloth to help clean your cubes. Oh, and this is interesting. A blank center cap, probably for blind solvers, which is a very good addition. And a few manuals. Oh, and a manual as well. So now that we've got that out of the way, let's get straight to the cube. So for first impressions, this cube is pretty dry out of the box. You can probably hear it on camera. Apart from that, the cube itself is very fast. It's also very loose, as you can see. And the way I would describe the cube is the look and feel, the design, everything is very similar to the Tornado line of cubes. And it just feels like if you combine all of those cubes together but made them faster, you would get this. Let's have a look under the centers. So as always, this is very hard to take off. That's a theme with X-Man cubes. Okay, I was able to take the yellow center off. And as you can see, it's a brand new tensioning system. Let me see if they have a tool available. So apparently to adjust the elasticity of the puzzle, you can use your fingers and you don't need any tool for it, which is nice. And the way it works is that this little dot over here is supposed to align with this center, and the number directly opposite indicates your elasticity setting. So you can see this little indent on the center, that's where you're supposed to put the dot. You can just turn it around and if you hear a click, the setting has changed. The default setting was 6 and I just changed it to 7. As you can see, this dot aligns over here and the number over here says 7. Another nice thing included with this cube is a screw and spring that you can adjust with a screwdriver. This keeps things simple and is a bit old school, which I really like. Since the cube has a total of 11 different elasticity settings and it is also very dry, I'll definitely be experimenting a lot with setups and all the different settings, and I will see you on the other side.
Now for a quick review of the puzzle. This cube is fast, and I mean really fast. It's even faster than the GAN 15, but unlike the GAN, there is slightly more substance and weight to the turns. Even after I set it up with heavy lube, the speed was not affected much. Initially, I thought this extreme speed would be a drawback. I have historically not liked fast cubes for being quote-unquote uncontrollable, but I took my lessons from using the GAN 15 and tried my best to turn accurately on the XT3 as well, and that was it. Instead of holding me back, the speed helped me go through my algorithms faster. Some cons of this cube are that it tends to corner twist and the stock tensions are very loose. But obviously, tightening the cube as soon as you get it can reduce both problems at once. Also, as it is with X-Man 3x3s, the center caps are really hard to remove. Because of the speed, I would probably not use this cube in competition, because no matter how much I perfect my turning, the comp nerves do factor in. But that said, this cube is really fun to solve and practice on, and I'm honestly grateful to this and the GAN 15 for helping me fix my turning and my woes with fast cubes. I enjoyed solving on this cube, and I would often find myself picking this over my mains while practicing just because how fun it was to solve on. Now for some recommendations. If you like fast cubes in general, or if you liked any cube in the X-Man Tornado line, especially the Pioneer versions, then you will love this cube too. It honestly looks and feels exactly like any Tornado 3x3, and all it lacks is some customizability features. It comes at a much cheaper price too, so if you really want the Tornado V4 but don't have the budget for it, I would highly recommend the XT3. On the flip side, if you don't like fast cubes, you can check out the flagship edition of this cube. I haven't tried it yet, but I've heard that too is very much like a Tornado flagship cube. I had a great time testing this cube out for Cube Lelo, and you can get yours on their website right away. Thanks for watching.